Hello everybody, welcome back again. My name is NSX Demon, and today, welcome to Katawa Shoujo. Yeah. Anyway, so let's actually jump back in, because I don't want to be wasting time. Load. This load. Right, let's get my reading voice on. I walk in, hoping that really will be only a quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door, on the left is a green cross with the text, head nurse, and a nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock, almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invited myself further in. The room is not large, and smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on his desk. "Hello there. What can I do for you today?" He is a young-looking and sort of rogue, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse?" He smells like a person who has heard the very same question hundreds of times. "Why, yes, I am. The door it says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else does." Of course. I shake off my confusion, realize I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm the new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. Can I just call myself Stephen, for God's sake? His eyes lighten up with realization and snaps his fingers. "Oh, you're that Nikki. I was just reading your file in the morning." Why is he blushing? "Some kind of neuropathemia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right?" He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good. Oh, balls. Good. You've probably been briefed about that school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly practical physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, it's like Arthur. Well, not exactly. For instance, we do not do brain surgery here. His jokes feel so out of place, I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, just that's really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me find your file again. He searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around. I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the expert of genetic, I like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark grey luminous flooring, and all equipment you expect from a school nurse's office. Even ridiculous educational posters are hanging all four walls, reminding to eat properly, 3 times a day, and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of so many of Thick's files and opens it. So, you already have medication for hydrothermia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? Cause like, he grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow. But really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport. I just have something to do. Any kind of occasion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I sidestep the question acceptably. He glares at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so do some exercise. Some exercise would do you good. We have a physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks and even light jogging, jumping ropes, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe, there's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I am sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no necessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk. Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever need anything. Ushed out of before I could even realize it. A quick test indeed. I ended up standing in front of the main building and the annexary building, although to my eyes they still took one look and the same. They still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate, or the dorms. Everybody seems to know where they're going, and I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, and I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There is a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel, because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm buildings is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too promptuous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives me a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplate on the room adjacent to mine are blank. I guess are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Anyone home? From inside I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bit. Oh my god, who the hell's he? The boy is standing in the doorway. He is looking at me, very intently though, his extremely thick eyeglasses. Can't you just call them glasses, for God's sake? Who is it? Blind? Nah. Not at least completely. Why would he have eyeglasses, if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hisao Nakai. Yeah. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce myself. His face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smile greeting, almost straight into my defiligram. Ah, sup. Oh, sup dude. The name is Kenji. Hi. Oh, hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude, and unwelcome. There are some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? 'Cause they could be some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. His out of place proverb leaves hanging between us awkwardly, as I try to think of some way to respond. I'll say the chances are high enough. He shrugs and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hishnu. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I didn't get to know you either? I shouldn't get to know you either. He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Really? Damn, you're smarter than you look. Thank you. Probably. Screw you. What do you look like? I hope not smart. Yeah, he's blind. He squints his eyes and leans closer, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind. It doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Anyway, guys, just before I move on, I'm going to end the episode right here. It's not much happening because trying to get, 15 minutes worth of footage of this type of game, it's quite annoying. Especially because it's, right at the beginning and we haven't met all the characters yet. So, I'm guessing it's going to, speed up a bit later on. As we progress and we start, properly into, talking with the characters when we properly know them and all that. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. As always, leave the like, the comment, and remember to hit that little subscribe button on the channel if you guys do want to see more content. If you are slightly interested, then do hit that. Yeah. If you guys did like it, as I said before, do leave a like. And if you guys think there's any way of improving it, because I've actually tried to change the sides in the last video. I changed the sides so they're not just solid black, but I want your guys' opinion on that. But other than that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, everybody,